Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all glory and all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Bahashim, Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone of Jerubal. Salutation going out to the Akim and the folk, one is at the earth and who push and teach just with in sincerity and in truth. Right, and a few sisters are listening silent. Shalom. This is Brother Rab once again from gmsshunny.com. Right, come to the edification for the elect's sake. Alright, so I know this topic is going to be, warn to the pastors, I stumbled upon a video. I was looking for it. Saw that video last night. Numerous videos where pastors deceiving the people in the churches, all right, with tithes and offerings, all right. And in the beginning of the video, the person was asking, they're seeking, trying to look for God, all right, trying to look for the Most High. But the pastor decided to turn around and mention, sow a seed. No, it happened to me, all right, in the earlies, and I stumbled upon IUIC, and I asked, do you guys have a camp in Trinidad? No reply. And when I asked the question again, they say sow a seed. And they send a account to send it to. Alright? I believe it was Western Union or MoneyGram, somewhere around there. Alright? So I know in the earlies I didn't understand, how easily men, rob people, all right? And I get to understand that they are not really robbing the poor. They're robbing the Musai, all right? They are robbing the Musai, all right? And I know in that video, I'm looking for that video with that pastor, how we getting on. He don't want no small money. He passing back the small money and saying, look. He don't want that. Go and come back. You understand? That is show how, Christianity is all fucked up and people not aware of these pastors. Some people, being awakened by the Most High. The Most High open up their eyes and they leave the churches and whatnot. But what about the rest? Especially the ones that still asleep. So that's why it is we do these videos, if they stumble upon it, hopefully that can take them out of that darkness. Alright? They're literally there in darkness, alright? That veil is still over their eyes. They can't see. Right? So this is Isaiah 55 and verse 1. It says, How everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and had no money, come ye buy and eat. Ye come buy wine and milk without money and without price. Alright? Come and buy milk, honey without price. And this goes back to the scriptures. Alright? This goes back to the scriptures. I'm going to go to book of Matthew. Matthew 5 and I'll start at verse Matthew 5 and verse 6. That's all right. Let me make sure the proper precept. Alright, it says, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Alright? But not to these nonsense the pastors and them teaching you. Alright? By just taking your money. You're supposed to be filled. Alright? with righteousness, with the laws, all right? Which also goes back to righteousness, because if you keep the laws, you have to be righteous. If you're unrighteous, you wouldn't keep the laws, all right? So, I'm going to go to Proverbs. Scripture that's popped in my head. All right, Proverbs 5 and 9. Right, Proverbs 5 and Salakia. Proverbs 9 and 5. And the wrong thing, Salakia. Alright, it says here, come eat of my bread and drink the wine which I have mingled. Forsake the foolish and live, and go in the way of understanding. Alright, because when again this word, you also have to ask the Most High to give you the understanding. Alright, to give you the understanding. I'm going to jump down to verse 9. It says, give instruction to a wise man, and he will. And let me take off my notifications. Nobody call me in this video. Alright, it says, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. Fear the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. And this is the basic thing, people in the churches don't have understanding, but the pastors don't really teach the basics in the churches. All right, they teach about prosperity and giving and love. All right, yeah, we ought to love our brother or love one another, but they are trying to say to love everybody and to love all nations that enslave us, that had a part in enslaving us. All right, the nation of Israel, so to speak. All right, why? All right, why we mustn't hate them? All right, why we must like them? The scripture say, I go find that precept and bring it out. But I'm going back to, I keep that precept in the top of my head. I'm going back to the book of Isaiah 55. Right, and verse 2, it says, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread? All right, and is that way getting in churches? All right, you're spending money, right, for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which is satisfied, which satisfied not. Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in the fatness. All right, I think I look up that here. All right, diligent, Shema. All right, to hear, to listen, to obey. All right, to hear, to perceive by ear, to hear of concerning, to hear have power to hear. All right, I will just jump down. Primitive root, to hear intelligently, often with implication of attention, obedience, all right, etc. All right, so all this come under understanding, being obedient, having understanding, all right, etc. All this come hand in hand. All right. I'm gonna go to the book of Jeremiah. All right. 23. Jeremiah 23 and 1. It says, "Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, say the Lord. Therefore thus saith Yahweh, the Lord power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon the evil of your doing, saith the Lord Yahweh, and I will gather the remnant of my flock out of the countries where I driven them," right? "And I will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase," all right? Back into righteousness. That's why it is, the men that sign and crying for the abomination of this place. You people watch us as fools. All right? Watch us as a cult, and do really know the meaning of the word cult and all this mad thing. All right? And I'll just bring this last precept, because I had to run. All right? This is John chapter 4 and 14. It says, "But to whosoever of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst, but the water that I shall give him shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life." All right, and this goes back to the woman in the well with the Awashai. But let's bring this precept, to share that water also. When you drink of that water, all right, you thirst no more. All right, it sweet in the mouth but bitter in your belly. All right, that you will always want, striving for righteousness. All right, so these pastors that rob all people in tithes and offerings. All right, the Most High is going to visit you pastors. All right, you're going to visit you pastors. You're going to be destroyed. All right, so all the fancy jets and houses, all these things will come to know this now. All right, going into the underground bunkers with these ministers and whatnot. All right, all these things going to come to our north. All right, you pastors are going to be destroyed altogether with the wicked. All right, which is Esau Edom. All right, and you also, you wicked Israelites. All right, that don't fear the Lord, that don't believe in the Lord. All right, you're going to be destroyed. All right, and with that, I just want to give our glory and all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, a great men soon that ruled well, and salutation going out to the Yakim in the four corners of the earth, and who push and teach this word in sincerity and in truth. Brother Rab, signing out till next time, saying Shalom.